Podcast number 5.
Yeah,
There's a camera.
we have a camera now.
Yeah, and it's the terrible, terrible quality one.
But we're not,
As you can tell, we're not a actual professional business, and we're not making any money, and we're just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't recorded a podcast in a while, man.
We haven't seen each other in a
We
while,
haven't
man.
seen each other in a bit. Yeah, it's been
been
a couple of weeks.
2, 3
I suppose
weeks.
that's not really that long, but
Well, it's not, but for us it is. Because we
yeah,
used
we
to
hang out heaps, man. Yeah, very frequently. Yeah. How's the Macca's going?
I don't know, man. What?
It's just a funny question to ask.
How's the Macca's going? Well, look, man, it's up and down.
Yeah. I've had my
I'm
fair share of fast food fucking troubles,
I'm
dude.
just so aware that I'm being recorded right now.
It's a weird thing, isn't it?
It really
Because we've never
is.
tried this before.
No. Well, yeah, man. I don't know. It's the same shit over and over again. It doesn't end.
It's very repetitive.
But I mean, I think the people I am working with now are getting more used to me being there. They're more chill. I think they're...
We've been there for ages,
I
yeah.
have been there for ages, but like last year I worked a total 1 day. Like in terms of hours. Like I was working nothing. Now I'm working there like 4 days a week.
It's a lot better. But
I think I'm merging more into this social kind of structure of people who always work there.
yeah.
And I'm
Because
kind of more...
it's like a rhythm, and there's like a momentum now to things. It's not like because there's a schedule, it's easier to kind of repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
man.
what to do.
Waking up is hard, but it's getting easier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how long do we want this to be?
45 minutes?
45 minutes? What
Yeah.
time did we start?
Well, we can see. It says it down
4:35.
there. Yeah.
We'll stop around like, I don't know, 5:15.
Whenever, man, yeah.
I'm still trying to find a stable source of income.
How's that going? Well, where are you looking most? Where are you...
I've had 3 years of retail experience, but dude, any job you get is fucking slavery, man. When you think about it.
Well, in terms of
the fact that you're always
part-time
working for someone,
stuff. Yeah, in
that
terms
is
like
essential slavery.
like a job as in like part-time shit, it's slavery.
Yeah.
But if it's a job that you
If
enjoy,
you're your own
then...
boss, then it's not slavery at all.
No.
But that's literally all you have. Like, that's the only thing you can do to not make it slavery. Whether you like the job or not, the fact that you're working for someone means that it's slavery.
When I'm working, actually, I think about how, like, you say that it's slavery. I think about that a lot while I'm fucking cooking shit. I'm like,
Dude, that's
I'm
why I was
literally
like
just,
KFC, man.
like,
It's that
yeah,
same
I'm getting
shit.
paid and I like that. But that's the only reason I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah,
I hate being told what to do.
yeah.
Like, there's always that
And
one...
if you're in an environment like that, you can't not be told what to
Yeah,
do.
there's
The
this
whole
one
thing
guy...
is based on giving orders.
Yeah, there's this one guy at work who barks orders at me, and I really just want to tell him to shut the fuck up. Like, you can't tell me what to do.
There's no stopping like aggressive customers either.
No. Oh, yeah, no.
And you
Well, I
have to
don't
just
deal
swallow
with
your pride
customers.
in those
I don't
moments.
deal with
Yeah,
customers.
true.
Which I'm glad that I don't have to do.
Yeah.
I'm at the back making shit, and the only thing I have to deal with is a build-up of orders and cleaning, and it's kind
Customer
of...
service is traumatizing, dude. It's actually traumatizing.
I hate
Dealing
it.
with that many people, that many different people, especially in a shopping plaza, man.
Well,
It's actually soul destroying.
it's different for me.
Yeah, it is.
You were working up front in a shopping centre, I'm working in the kitchen.
That's
just
like the
across
two
street.
different
Yeah.
halves of what fast food is.
Yeah. For those who don't know where I work at the McDonald's across the road from North
For those
London.
who want to murder him.
Yeah, for those who want
Like,
to
for
kill
those who
me,
want to abduct him, murder him, kill his family.
I'm sure there's plenty.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I work. During the day, 4 days a week.
It is what it is, man. We gotta get our money.
And people are
Money's
like, oh,
power. Money's everything.
people are like, oh, don't you have a Ulambi Macca's? Doesn't that like right down the street? But at the same time, I don't want to serve people that I don't like. I don't want to work with people I don't like, and I don't want to take orders from a 14-year-old. In a way, you know what I mean?
There's no way to work at a place like that and
I know,
enjoy
man.
every single element of it.
I know, but there's at the people at my work. I feel like the minimum age that a guy's working there is 16, and they're fine. They're chill. I just don't want to. No, like people are like, yeah, like yes, it would be convenient where I can just walk down the street, wake up 10 minutes before I have to go to work. But at the same time, I kind of like the bus ride.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I don't know what about...
I get sick of public transport.
I really do hate it, but at the same time, I like it because...
Like we both talked about how much we want our license, dude.
Yeah, we both don't have our
fucking-
license. We're both 18. Me and Daniel have rough, like, a month apart in terms of age.
Yeah, we're really not that far apart. At all.
Yeah, and we both... I
It
got
just
my...
sucks being an adult and
Yeah.
not having a car, man. Because you
Yeah.
can go so many different places so quickly too.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
suppose the con of that is being able to afford it because cars are very expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
I got my L's in 2016, and it's 2019, and I have 25 hours. All of the whole year of 2017, I didn't drive.
I have probably like 15 hours.
Yeah. Because I
shit.
was really terrified of it.
It's one of those things that you, like, for some reason build up a fear of, but then it's like
When you
you're
do it-
scared of the anticipation
Yeah.
of it. You're scared of the
Yeah.
idea of it.
Mhm.
You're not actually scared of the reality of driving. Because
Yeah.
once you drive, it's like, oh, this is all it is? Okay.
You really need to, like, break that boundary, which has worked for me. My dad's taken me, like, I drove into Chapel Street, which is scary.
It's a good thing to do, though.
Yeah.
Because you're
And,
just diving right into,
yeah.
like, the peak of what driving is.
Yeah.
Which is just
And-
busy roads.
And then I drove down to the beach about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, which was scary, but, I mean, I did it.
I feel like people driving would watch this and be like, psh,
Yeah.
what are they talking about?
I know. I had a near miss, though.
You got a sense of pride, don't you, Mr. Driver?
I had a near miss, though. I almost went into someone.
Yeah, true.
I had to merge into another lane. It was a really busy street. It's one of those roads where the news people talk about and it's always busy. They're like, blah, 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 from like a helicopter. And they look down at it and it's like, that's busy. I was like on one of those ones. And I was on a road where...
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's busy.
Yeah, it's literally all they say. When does anyone pay attention
How
to what
weird
they
are
say?
those things? The guys in the helicopters that tell you the traffic.
Yeah.
Do people genuinely put that on every morning and go, okay, let's see what this guy's saying? And they're
But
like,
who's
prepare?
like watching that? And then he's like, no.
Yeah, he gets like genuinely disappointed. Oh, fuck! It's such a weird job to have, isn't it?
But anyway, I was behind a parked car and I had to merge into the traffic, right? Like, I was driving and then there was a parked car and I had to get into the outer lane. And then I saw... Nice.
I was trying to do that for the video.
And then I saw, like, there was an opportunity where I could go, right, after a certain car. And then I was looking in my mirror, right? And then in my mirror, the car had passed. But in reality, it was right next to me. And I pulled out just after he passed me. And I was
So you
like,
just
"Whoa."
missed it,
Yeah,
yeah.
just missed him. And I fucking freaked out. My dad freaked out a little. My sister freaked out a little. She was in the back.
That's the thing with driving, though. You can't not have close calls, I guess.
Yeah.
You just got to know how to react when you have one as well.
Yeah.
You know?
My dad was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then, like, after a while, he was like, alright, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You're still alive. And that was kind of calming. But at the same time, I felt really shit. Because I was doing really well. And then it was like, it kind of just fucked all of it up
Yeah.
in a matter of 2 seconds.
I feel like it's really important as well when you're driving to have passengers that are very calm. Like, at least when you're learning to drive, you know? If you're driving with stressful people, you can't fucking learn how to drive.
Yeah.
That's why I can't really drive with my family, you know?
My dad's really assertive in terms of driving. Like, he really knows what he's doing in terms of teaching.
My dad's very neurotic. He's very on edge, stressed. And if I'm trying to learn, I can't deal with a stressed out person. Like, the hours I've done have been through driving lessons. And that's me paying for them.
Yeah.
And they're fucking expensive, man.
They are
I can't
expensive.
keep
I've done
that
a
up.
few.
It's like $50 a lesson.
Yeah, it is.
For those who don't know. That's
Yeah.
very, very expensive. Especially at my age. And me not actually having a stable job. It's hard to take care of. But over time, eventually, I'll get where I need to go. It's not that I find driving hard. It's just that I can't actually drive. I can't afford to.
Yeah.
At the moment. But
And it's different for everyone. I mean, I don't live with my dad. I don't see my dad that often. I see him maybe once every 2 weeks. If I was living with my dad, I'd have my L's,
It'd be so
my
much
P's
easier, yeah.
by now. I'd have my P's
You
about
drive
2
with
years
your
ago. No, not very often.
is that just because she doesn't want to, or?
She's always like tired and stuff and all that. She works a 9
You
to
kind of
5
have to
job.
work around the schedule of your parents, which is very, very frustrating.
Exactly, yeah. But at the same time, like,
I feel like that crunching would be really loud on the microphone.
Well, who cares, dude?
Too late now. I've already crunched.
Yeah, you crunched.
I've already done crunched it.
I remember. I was talking with Jake Lonergan, and he was driving. I was with him driving, and this was when he picked you and me up to go to the Heidelberg Hotel to eat wings.
Right. Eat those chicken wings.
Yeah.
What was it, like a kilo for
2 kilos for $15.
Yeah, 2 kilos of chicken wings for $15, Heidelberg. Do it.
Yeah.
Promotion. I don't get paid for that.
And I asked him, I'm like, what was the number one way that you got your hours up? And he was like, it was just driving to work every time I had work. Even though if it was like 15 or 10 minutes.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, if you have 15 to 10 minutes, just drive to work instead of your mum taking you. Or your dad taking you, you know? So I was like, oh yeah. That seems so tedious, but that literally is
builds up. Anyway, though, driving's not really the most important thing.
It is very important. But at the same time,
important, but it's also like, there's so many ways around it.
Yeah. It's just a matter of convenience.
What's the dog doing?
That dog is so annoying.
I wonder if they can hear that.
There's a dog.
Stop. Oh!
No. Imagine this goes on the entire
Imagine
podcast.
the dog's barking the whole time. Wow. Some dogs would
What if they can't hear it though? We're just, they think crazy. We think we're crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. How's everything else been?
Up and down, man.
You seem kind of out of it.
Just, I don't know, man. Just tired of not doing anything. I know it's my own fault too.
Well, not necessarily.
I want to be doing things. I want to be not thinking about so many things. But when you...
It's hard to control your train of thought sometimes. If you have a lot of worries in your life, you know?
I do have a lot of worries, man.
No, I've noticed, actually, feelings of guilt and worry, like guilt and worry, two separate things. The only purpose for them existing, and the only thing they actually do, is take you out of the present moment that you're in, and actually make you feel bad for no reason. And you're actually wasting your now moments. Because if you're feeling guilty, right, you're actually consuming your present moments, valuable ones too, with thoughts about the past. And you're thinking about the past, you're feeling guilty because of what you've done or what you've said from the past, and that makes you feel bad in the present. And then worry is the exact same thing. You're scared, fearful, or dreading something that's about to happen in the future, and it's taking you out of the present moment. Guilt and worry, they're actually two very, very useless things, completely. They've been taught to us in our structure that the society is based upon, but they're actually useless things, because all they do is take us out of the now. If you're feeling guilty for whatever reason right now, you're not even actually living in the moment. And if you're feeling worrisome, you're not living in the moment either. The whole reason of life is to be now, right?
But it's hard to be in the now when you're doing nothing at home, nothing to do. Especially,
it's hard to be in the now because of the things that we've been taught.
Every single night before I go to sleep, right, I'm feeling worrisome and guilty and shit, just about everything. And it's hard.
Night?
Yep.
It's tough, man.
Yep. Every single night. There's not a night where I go to before I go to sleep, I'm not thinking about it.
With a clear conscience, yeah.
Yeah. No.
That sucks, man.
It's been like that for a while now.
It's almost like it's a matter of training yourself. Because it's like you need to catch yourself in those moments and go, okay, I'm actually wasting my present moment right now. Because what are you doing in that actual moment? You're actually just on your bed chilling out.
Yeah.
There's actually nothing bad happening inherently to you there.
I'm just trying to go to sleep for the next day.
It's actually your own subconscious making you feel bad about yourself.
My brain is just like a constant record.
And dude, we all feel guilt and worry as well. We all go through that. And it's because we've all been brought up in this specific society that teaches those values.
Yeah.
We should worry about our future. We should worry about our kids. We should worry about saving money, getting all this insurance, blah, blah, blah. It takes you out of what you're doing right now. Think about monks, man. You know? They don't actually have guilt or worry because they're always in the present. Those terms, those concepts don't even exist to them because they're always in the now. What have they got to feel guilty about? And what do you have to feel guilty about? What do you have to worry about? And I've noticed worry is such a weird thing because...
It's just all anticipation.
Yeah, and the anticipation, like what the actual event is never as bad as what you anticipate it to be. Like, for example, I remember I used to get anxiety about going to work.
Same. I used to get a lot of anxiety going to work.
And it's worrying, that's what it is. Anxiety is worry. And you really scare yourself and you get yourself so nervous about a shift that you're going to go to. And then you get there and you do it and you go, oh, it was actually nothing.
That literally was the whole of last year, because...
That's your own brain doing that.
Because I had a lot of shifts, when I was still learning. I still am learning about the work. But it was a time where I was really new. And I was put in front at the head of the kitchen with people who were a lot newer than I was. And I just had to run things.
Yeah.
And that was really, really stressful.
Yeah.
But after that shift, I had another one, and then I just tried to keep myself composed, and that was it. And then I got scared every time, thinking that would happen again. But now I just don't. I just fucking do it and then go home.
It's just anticipation of nothing.
Yeah.
You just create the worst scenario in your head, and then you believe that that's actually what's going to happen. Helicopter.
Yeah, I forgot. We're doing this during the day.
Yeah.
We haven't recorded a podcast during the day, apart from Jake's one. But we were inside.
Yeah. Yeah, all the other ones seem to be at night, actually. Yeah, it's moongazing. Well, not even moongazing. Well, the moon's somewhere. It's somewhere on another planet. If you're watching from another planet that's nighttime, that works.
Hello, people on other planets. How you doing?
Yeah. Hey, guys on other planets. Yeah, it's a weird thing, man. Guilt and worry.
But the brain, the thing that gets me thinking about that the most is being alone, dude.
Yep.
Being alone. I can't...
You learn most when you're alone.
Dude, being with you, or just at work, or with anyone, even just like say if I was in the city alone, if there was people around me, I don't feel worry or anything, because I'm so in the present of everything that's around me. I'm so focused on what I'm doing in that moment that I don't even have time to worry or anticipate anything.
That's so true. If you're with someone,
but if I'm exactly. But if I'm in my bed, just looking at nothing, hearing nothing, feeling
it's a lot easier for your train of thought
nothing,
to take over.
it just completely goes wherever it wants. I don't have any control over that.
But you do. That's the thing.
But I do. But I
it takes
don't.
Practice. It takes practice.
Exactly.
A lot of practice.
I try to block it out so much, but I can't. And that's just what it...
It's important for you to be able to calm yourself. It's almost like you have to look at your subconscious as like another person that's talking to you. And you need to sort of almost cooperate with them.
Yeah.
If they're if your subconscious is stressing you out, making you worry or feel guilty, it's almost like you need to talk them out of it. You know when people talk to themselves and calm themselves down? If they're nervous, you're like, okay, breathe, man. Just breathe. Like, people talk to themselves like that. That's talking. That's literally communicating with your subconscious. And the subconscious is the thing that's worrying.
Yeah.
If you go, you have nothing to worry about, man, blah, blah, blah. You're actually talking to that person that's actually your subconscious. It's a hard thing, man. It's a hard thing. Because we've grown up worrying and fucking being alone it's like a challenge almost. But it's very beautiful being alone.
That's why I think, in terms of your mind wandering places, I think people with siblings are sometimes very lucky to have those distractions around, which can help, but at the same time...
Depends whether or not the relationship with the sibling is healthy, though.
Exactly, which has been...
A lot of people can hate their families, man.
For me, especially.
And it can be really difficult, you know?
I see so many people, like a lot of my friends, they have this relationship with their with their brother or their sister and like, hey man, they
It's
like
like they're
hug.
best friends.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. They think they're just best friends with each other.
And I think that's the most important thing for having a family. If you want to have kids, I think it's very, very important to treat your kid like a friend rather than like, I'm your father, so you're going to listen to me and I'm going to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Like, the whole concept of family is weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an obligatory sense of respect that you need to have for someone just because
They're
they've got
related
a
to
title, which
Yeah.
is father, mother, brother, sister, whatever.
Mm.
We're all just friends, dude.
Yeah.
That's the most,
Acquaintances, yeah.
like, because then you can respect them the same way you respect your friends.
That's the thing, man. I've never had that relationship with my sisters. I've never had.
I
don't
can
think-
say the same, man. Like,
I think I've hugged my sister Zara. I don't know if she's listening to this right now. If she is, hey. I think I've hugged her maybe twice in my whole life.
the
Maybe
affection's not
twice.
there, yeah.
Yep. I don't ever remember a time where we've hugged. Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
And that's what can make the family relationship really uncomfortable.
Yep.
If you don't have that, like, automatic sense of affection.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have that with my brother either, or my dad.
Mm.
It's kind of just like people that I live with that aren't my friends. It's just kind of like people I live with
They're
that I
just
just have to deal with.
Yeah.
And that's what shit.
But that's how it's raised as well.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, that's how.
The whole concept of family is something that should be able to be found through anyone. I feel like the meaning of family has been lost a little bit.
Completely.
Family is kind of, for some people, not everyone, but for some people,
It all-
family is turned
yeah.
into like a demand for respect.
It all depends on how, like, the environment and the atmosphere, all
Yeah.
of it.
Totally.
I envy.
I envy people that are very,
Yeah.
very close with their family.
Exactly, that's what I was
Be able
about
to
to
be
say.
honest.
I envy
Yeah.
people that can just be open with each other and
Be
you can
comfortable
call
in their
them
own
family.
home.
Exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have that. Most definitely.
I hide a lot of things from my family. If my family's listening, yeah, I hide things from you.
Oh,
I'd be unnatural if I didn't,
that's true.
you know?
I mean, I feel like everyone kind of hides things from everyone in a way.
But at the same time, I feel like people who have that comfortable relationship with their family don't have to hide as much things,
That's very true.
you know?
It's all a matter of having communication.
It's not like
Communication through anyone.
It's not like I can't talk to my family. It's just a different atmosphere than people who have that kind of friendly friend atmosphere with their family.
Yeah. It's like you'll
It's
go and hang out
different.
with your friends and you'll be yourself, most likely, if you have a good group.
Mm.
And then you'll go home and it's almost like a character change. You're just like,
Oh,
okay, I've
completely,
got to have this
man.
mindset and
Dude,
act this way.
Being with you right now, I
It's a
am,
different level of confidence.
yeah, exactly, man. You know, like when I go home, I'm different.
And that sucks.
It
Sucks. We
does
can't just
suck.
be ourselves all the time.
It's all about comfort.
Yep. And that's how you create good families, whether they're biological families or just a family, a community. It's all about comfort and communication. And just being able to respect opinions.
Yeah.
Like, if someone has a different opinion to you, don't not like them because of it. Just go, oh, okay, they think differently. It's them. Like, they're thinking for themselves. They're doing what they want. Who cares? It's not my problem. Yeah. There's no reason to have hate for anybody, I guess. But there's so many different family relationships that exist. But, I want to get it once, man.
You're not good at this.
Wait, no. I'm really not good at it, am I?
Okay.
First try.
How long have we been going for? 24 minutes.
Yep.
Well, how are things with you, man?
Not as stable in terms of financial stress.
Because finance somehow relates to human life.
How fucked is that? The material, a material that's just been made, that comes from the earth, is so, at this point, is so deeply embedded into human nature. To the point where we actually emotionally can't function without it.
Yeah.
We actually need to have a particular material attached to us in order to be comfortable.
Every single material costs money.
Like, we're all born into this same planet. There's no one else that has more right to things that are already here than anyone else. But I don't know, man. Financial stress is a real thing.
How do you think the Great Depression started? People lost all their money and then just killed themselves. Because what's the point?
Fuck. Yeah, well, money's power, and money just gets you places and lets you do things and makes you comfortable, but it's not everything. It's not complete happiness.
I know, but I hate working just to have money because somehow I need that.
And it never fulfills you, ever. It's an
Never,
endless chase to
man.
get more and more.
Dude, when I was younger, I used to think having a lot of money was fucking awesome. But now that I have money now,
But that's
I
the
don't even
dream everyone
care.
chases.
Exactly, but now that I have money, it's like, this isn't what I felt like in a way, I felt like I worked and went to work for nothing. Even though I have money in my account, I just
You
felt like,
expect money to
it's such a
complete you.
waste.
Yeah, it's so true. That's why it's very important to just find fulfillment through other things. You have to. You have to be comfortable within yourself and with your relationships. Because money's not everything, man. There are many, many, many billionaires out there that would have depression.
Oh, yeah.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
Yep.
Clearly, it doesn't actually equate to any complete fulfillment.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I'm walking dogs.
Tell the people about that.
I found this website called Mad Paws. I'm walking a dog 5 times a week. I get $17 for 45 minutes. It's really not that good. It's a side thing. And I'm also doing extra work. I get paid for being in the background of certain TV shows, and that's like $25 an hour, but it's not frequent. It's not like, okay, you're going to work this many hours, this many days a week. It doesn't work out like that. It's just, I'll get an email sometimes being like, hey, there's this job coming up. Can you do it? Sure. Sweet. You're confirmed for it.
Same.
And it's, yeah, none of it's stable. I need stability in terms of financial gain, you know. Also because I have to pay board as well. I pay $50 a week. Did I tell you that? I pay $50 a week for living here now.
I have to pay $50 a week.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you have to pay the same. Yeah. And that's why I need a stable job, man. Like, at this point, I kind of just have to take what I get, you know. And it sucks being in that position, but you gotta work your way up. You gotta climb the ladder of material success, you know.
Yeah.
I hope I get to a point where I want to actually, like, I can comfortably do what I genuinely enjoy doing. Like, we both want to be actors.
That's all we want, man. That's all we want. But
at the same time, you can't even expect that to be the ultimate thing that fulfills you.
No. I'm not expecting that to fulfill me.
It's like all these little things, like money, a really enjoyable job, like a good career or whatever. They're all just like certain little pieces to a giant big puzzle that you need to actually create. And that's where the fulfillment is.
Yeah.
There's no one thing you're going to find that'd be like, okay, you know, I'm not good now, but once I get this, I'll be fine. Like, that's hopeful thinking, but it's bad. It's unhealthy. Because you're just like chasing this one thing, and then once you get it, you're going to realize it's not actually completing you.
Yeah.
Find happiness within yourself, people. That's the message.
That's all it is.
And you have to be comfortable with being alone. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of people are very insecure about being alone.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are uncomfortable with just themselves. A lot of people feel the need to actually, like, they have to socialize. They have to be with their friends.
Some people are the opposite.
Yeah, most definitely. There's many, many antisocial people that can't actually socialize, and they can only be by themselves.
Mm.
You need to have a balance, man. You actually need to have a very even balance.
You need balance to function.
You can't really properly appreciate being with your friends if you don't spend a good time alone. And you can't appreciate being alone if you're with your friends all the time.
Can't acknowledge friendship without not having it.
And a good
That
thing-
goes for everything, man.
Yeah, exactly. And a really good thing about friendship, like a really good quality to find and have, is to be able to recognize that you can be your own person. Like, you can go off and be your own person, and I'm totally comfortable with that. You can go off and spend time doing all this other shit. you don't feel the need to be around each other 24/7. That's not what friendship is. It's just being able to respect someone for living their own life. And then whenever they come back, you go, hey man, how you been?
That's what we were talking about this morning.
Wait, fill them in.
Well, I think it was about 2 days ago. I don't remember the message I sent to you, but I do remember, well, of course I remember, but I sent you 2 songs that I had discovered.
Yeah, they're good songs too.
Yeah, and I thought that you'd like them. That was the first thought. I'm like, Daniel would really like these. That's what I do. I didn't send it to just you as well. Send it to someone else, who I won't say.
You get different opinions?
Yeah. I send it to you and someone else who I just send music to sometimes. I actually send it to 3 people.
Right.
The
more the merrier, dude.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I send it to you, this person, and another person. And yeah, man, we had not, we'd spoken.
We hadn't been together in real life for a while.
We hadn't been in person for about 2-3 weeks.
And the times that we did speak online was very brief.
Yeah.
There was no like detailed conversations.
Yeah, each time we had a conversation, I was either on break at work or finishing work.
Yeah, very, very brief.
Just work. Fuck. Anyway.
But it's being able to be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
You know?
And I just sent you a song, and then...
Like, I hate people... Okay, no, you go.
That's okay. Yeah, I sent you a song, but you didn't reply, but I respected that. I knew that you were with Logan. Because Logan had been away for months. And
Shout out Logan. We're going to make a podcast soon.
I knew that... Because I knew you and Logan hadn't been together.
Yeah, it was gone for ages. Yeah.
And I know that you guys are insanely close. So, and then I saw in your story that you were with him, and I was like, I know Daniel's with Logan right now. I don't feel the need to kind of push things.
Yeah. And you don't have to. Like, eventually I'm going to reply to you. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So
I hate the whole thing where, like, you know, if you don't spend time with your friend for a brief period, you get really worried. Like, people who get insecure about not spending time with their friends get too in their head about it. I don't know, man. We all need to...
It's just overthinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We all need to just go off and do our own shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
but we all come back and
yeah,
rejoice.
Exactly. So yeah, I thought about that. I sent you the songs. You didn't reply, which is I was okay about.
Psh, I dogged you, man.
Fine.
I dogged you.
I have plenty of people who just don't say anything. Okay. Well. But yeah, I sent you them, and then today you were like, holy fuck, man. I didn't even acknowledge that you sent these. Yeah. And then you listened to them, and then you enjoyed them, and then we just sent each other...
And now we're hanging out today.
Yep. That's how it works.
Like, we're literally hanging out today because of that.
But we sent back and forth voice messages about how, like, the mutual respect.
We want to get married and stuff? Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Next Thursday.
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Honolulu.
Free
is that
tickets,
where
flight
that, is that where that is? Hawaii? Yep.
What?
Honolulu is in Hawaii? Oh, sorry.
You know the planet?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there. Aliens only.
Really?
You're an alien, right?
I mean, not really.
Dude.
Did you?
I am. I mean, no, I'm not.
Hey.
No.
Okay.
I'm not from another star system.
Oh.
I don't have, like, fake skin on me right now.
You don't?
No, I do.
Oh.
But I don't.
Buy me another beer.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if the camera can see that. It's a sign that says buy me another beer.
I think they can see it.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, my chihuahua died again.
Fuck. Really?
It was by gunshot this time.
Dude, isn't that like 12 times now?
13.
13.
So, I got my gun and I shot it. By accident.
Oh, you killed it.
I was meant to shoot myself.
Dude, actually, crazy thing. Crazy thing, right? Me and Logan were driving around Doreen, and we drove past this, like, bunch of crows. And they just all looked like they were, like, eating something.
Yeah.
Couldn't see what they were eating or anything. We just saw a bunch of black crows. We just kind of drove up to it, and it was a dead kangaroo, and all of its guts had been eaten out.
What?
Like, there was, like, guts, intestines hanging out on the ground, and its ears had been eaten off.
Why do I feel
There
like
were
every
holes.
time we talk, there's something about a kangaroo dying?
Oh, no, yeah. Last time I saw a kangaroo get shot in the head, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm seeing crows eat kangaroos alive.
Where was this like on a
Doreen.
sidewalk
Doreen.
or was like
It
in a
was just like
park?
kind of near a forest land, sort of. Crazy, man.
Oh fuck!
It was a crazy sight. Crows are actually very, like, they have the
They're like
horror movie
vultures.
kind of aesthetic.
Yeah,
They really do.
Fuck, man. Jesus.
Yeah, it was a crazy thing. I don't know what the fuck made me think of that, but that only happened like a couple days ago.
Well, my chihuahua dying was probably
For the 13th time.
yes. God, man.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
I feel like the next time we have a podcast, you'd be like, so 2 kangaroos just got cut their heads off in front of me, and then another kangaroo hung himself.
And today,
Oh,
dude,
God.
I was walking around the dog. I was walking Marley. Marley's the dog's name. Shout out to Marley.
Shout out, Marley.
Wonderful dog. I was walking her around, and she goes up and sniffs this thing, and I'm like, oh, what's she sniffing? It was just a bunny's head.
What?
It was a head of a bunny. I'm not even kidding. It was today. This morning. I'm like, oh, what are you sniffing? Oh, that's a bunny's head.
Where's
Nobody.
the body?
I don't know. It was just
What?
a bunny's head. Yep.
Where was this?
It was in Viewbank. I was just walking around like the dirt tracks and stuff. Just where like the trees are, all the forest land. Just a bunny's head. I was like, yep.
That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's pretty fucked up.
That's fucked
And then
up.
the dog actually, about 10 minutes later, while we were like walking down, and there was like a giant shit, and it started eating it.
Oh yeah, well my
Yeah,
dog
dogs
does
do that.
My dog does
Dogs
that.
do that.
My dog does that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I knew it, like, dogs do that. But just seeing it again, I'm just, like, reminded of, like, wow.
God, man.
Dogs are very weird things. Like, they'll just eat shit. They'll just eat shit. Does shit even have nutrients in it?
Oh yeah.
I thought the whole point of shit was for your body to consume
Get rid of all the
nutrients.
bad nutrients. But
Is it
throughout,
bad nutrients? I thought it was just waste.
yeah, well not.
Like,
well,
you
there are
consume
no
all the
bad
energy,
nutrients.
and then-
Nutrients are nutrients.
It's very weird, man.
Anyway, that's fucked up. That
It is.
never happens to me.
Bunny's head.
That never happens to me.
Dude,
No.
imagine, like, being a dog, sniffing shit, which is just terrible smelling. They
That's
just
for
go,
them.
oh wow, that's like a really bad smell.
Then just eat it.
Yeah, they eat it.
Yeah.
No matter how like gooey or hard or anything, we'll just. It was very gooey. It was like diarrhea-y. And at first it was like licking it. It wasn't biting it at first. It was like every now and then. And I was like, okay, I'll let him suss it out. And then he was like really chewing on it, and I was noticing a lot of it disappear. And I was like, yeah, all right, it's time to go, man. Well, I didn't let him finish it. I was like, no, we're not staying here. I stayed there for a bit. I stayed there for like 45 seconds. I was like, wow.
And then you go home to feed it. It's not hungry.
Yeah, imagine that. I'm like, yeah, man, here's your dry food. Yeah. Oh, it's because you ate that shit. It's because you ate that feces.
Oh, you're not hungry? Oh, I just ate shit like a minute ago.
That's what dogs say. Hey, dude, you hungry? Imagine if dogs could talk the whole time. Hey, dude, you hungry?
Well,
No,
they
no,
do.
no,
They
shit.
do talk to each other.
No, like English.
Yes.
Oh, I haven't met one of those yet.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
My dog told me he like lost another lawsuit against another dog from across the street.
Fuck. How many times is that?
That's number 4.
7?
This time he lost 13 million. He ate someone's baby.
How does he get the money?
He ate someone's baby, and then the parent was like,
Wait, he gets money from eating people's babies?
well, no, the parent filed a lawsuit against him, and then he said, I didn't eat the baby. So how's,
Winona Ryder? Yeah,
Yeah.
she's actually great. I met her, like 2 weeks ago. I was like,
Harrison Ford told me about that.
what?
Harrison Ford? That old guy
died.
that no one talks about that? What?
He died
No, he's not.
70 years ago.
I saw him like yesterday.
Fucking. That must be a parallel universe one. Anyway, Winona Ryder, right? I go to her house and I'm like, hey, you're in Stranger Things 4? Like season 4?
Mm.
And she's like, what? And I'm like, Stranger Things 4, like you're Winona Ryder, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, my name's Sophie.
Oh.
And I was like, oh. And then, it wasn't actually Winona Ryder.
Okay. So is Jennifer Garner's mouth bigger than Mount Everest? Or is Toblerone the fanciest thing ever?
Well, are we gonna like exclude greenhouse gases?
I mean, it kind of depends on DiCaprio's thoughts on the new Joker film, which is going to be good.
Yeah, but you gotta look at it retrospectively. It is actually.
Anyway.
It's gonna be coming out in October, right?
Yeah, October something. It's going to be good.
It.
Going to watch that shit.
It's gonna win a lot of awards. Okay. I'm gonna call it right now. Right now!
Okay.
Joaquin Phoenix is gonna win Best Actor for Joker. Oscars. It's gonna happen. And he's gonna have a speech. And he's gonna talk about Heath Ledger. And he's gonna cry. And so is everyone else on the planet.
Disclaimer, apart from subject, it's 41 minutes.
Cool. Do we want to just make it an hour?
50.
No, an hour.
An hour? Okay. Yeah, fuck it.
1 hour. Solid recording.
Okay.
It was going to be 45 minutes. We changed it. That's how you improvise, people. But yeah. Dogs eat shit. Bunnies can get decapitated. And kangaroos can get their ears eaten off. And their guts by crows. Yep. And I witness it. With my eyeballs.
I've never seen anything like that.
How crazy are dreams, man? Dreams.
You know what I was thinking about the other night? How I just desperately want to be able to control my dreams.
Yeah, lucid dreaming, man, that's a huge thing. And I actually used to be able to do that all the time as a kid.
Yeah, well.
Like throughout my primary school years, probably from like, I don't know, like probably like 5 years old to like 11 years old. Pretty much every dream I'd have, I would like be able to consciously know what I'm doing. Not necessarily do whatever I want. Like I couldn't just like spawn a helicopter and fly it around.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm in a dream, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm dreaming. Right, that's right.
I could never acknowledge it.
Yeah.
I can never acknowledge that I'm in a dream.
That's really common too.
But
my ability's just gone.
But there are times where I can break my consciousness and be like, I can't fucking do what I'm about to do right now because of what's happening in real life.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Okay, here's an example, right? When I was in my relationship, okay, I had 6 consecutive dreams. 6 consecutive. Over a course of 2 weeks, I had 6 of the same dream.
Oh, wow.
I was about to have sex with 6 different people. 3 of them were celebrities that I can't remember.
Wait, so each dream was a different person?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it was all the same too, and it was 6. I remember that number, 6.
Wow.
And I was about to have sex with them, literally inches away from doing it, and then I remembered.
Like you're about to put it in?
Yeah, and then I remembered. I was like, oh, "Fuck! Like I'm in a fucking relationship now." This was like
that's so weird.
During the early stages of the relationship, and I was like, I actually can't fucking do this because I just remembered that I'm in a relationship, and this is serious. I can't do this. And then I just stopped, and I said to whoever I was about to do it with, I'm like, I can't do this. And they're like, what? And then I've thought about the person I'm with, and I'm like, no, I can't do it.
That sucks.
It doesn't suck, though, because it made me realize that this shit's serious. Like,
I suppose it's good.
Yeah, it is, but at the same time, it's like.
But it'd be amazing to have sex dreams with random celebrities.
Yes, of course it would be. But at the same time, I was like, holy fuck.
No, you're a loyal dude, clearly.
And that's what
very, very good.
That was like my realization, where it's like, you can't fuck around anymore. This is legit.
You can't be having sex with celebrities, man.
Don't have sex with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, damn, that'd be amazing though. Sex with Sigourney.
It was like an early Sigourney Weaver though.
That's even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, no, can't do it. 6, dude.
That's crazy. 6 in a fucking.
And I could control that. I was up to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then instantly I was like, yeah, no.
And the fact that you can remember all of them as well, that's crazy. Yeah. I remember once I had a dream that I was Lightning McQueen. But I was looking at myself from a third person.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's like, you know, when you're playing a game and it's third person and you're just controlling the character in third person, like you're behind them.
Yeah, wow.
It was that. Like I was Lightning McQueen.
Oh, wow.
The car was here and my actual view of everything that was happening and everything I was experiencing was backward, like behind them. So I was like Lightning McQueen just riding around. But the car was here and my eyes were here. It was so strange.
Oh, wow.
was just like driving around like dirt tracks and like in huge deserts. It was very, very weird.
Awesome.
Like I wasn't even Daniel. Daniel was like actually completely
That's
gone.
awesome though.
It was crazy. I was as a kid. And that was one of my lucid dreams, like where I actually just controlled it.
Yeah,
I
wow.
was like, yeah, I'm in a dream. I'm light and clean.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna do all this. So weird, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, wow.
I remember having another one where I was like in a go-kart.
Yeah.
And that was me.
Yeah.
I was in a go-kart, just like driving around at nighttime in just like a city that my brain created. And there was no one in it. Like I was the only one there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I can't actually base the city off any place that I know.
Yeah.
It was very, very strange. I remember heaps of nightmares I'd have. I would have to die to get out of it.
Yeah, wow.
I would have to die.
I don't think I've ever remembered myself dying in a dream.
It was crazy, man. Like, I had a dream once where I was being chased by a Yeti in a mountain in the snow.
Oh.
And it was weird. Like, the nightmares always begin with me not knowing that I'm in a nightmare. So at first, I'm just in a nightmare and it's terrifying and I think it's real and everything.
Yeah.
And then, like, a couple minutes into the dream or whatever, however time works in those places, I'm like, wait, this is a dream. I really want to get out of this because this is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually going to have to die.
Oh,
And then I remember, like, so the Yeti's chasing me in the fucking mountain.
Yeah.
And I just look at him and I just stand still. I just stop running. I'm like, no. And the whole time he's just running. He's like, and then he kills me. He just goes up to me and I hear I feel like a slight, like, just hit. Like something.
Oh.
Just like a boom. No real pain, you know?
It's the muscles, like.
Yeah, it's like a twitch.
Yeah.
I just hear like a boom. And then like everything's black and then I wake up. And I'm like, whew, I got out of it. And I'd have to repeat. I have to do that all the time. Any nightmare I have.
Never had that experience. Ever.
Yeah, everyone I've told that about as well. Like, everyone I've told that to has been like, no, I've never had that. It was a crazy thing, dude.
Yeah,
I always have to kill myself.
Fuck, man. That's awesome. But not. That's
It was
awesome.
really cool, though.
That's awesome.
Because I knew that I'd be able to get out of it once I die.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay, I'm going to die. I'm going to courageously do this. But it was so scary trying to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because I was so scared of the Yeti, man. I was like, oh no, I'm going to get up. And he kills me, I'm like, oh, I did it.
Oh, great.
It's like instant relief. All the fear's gone. I'm like, yes. I actually made it. It's like getting out of the Matrix. It's literally the same thing.
But you die in the Matrix, you die in life.
Well, yeah. It's the perfect Matrix, though. Where when you die, you're just like, yes.
Can I just, like, get out of this? Like, just die.
And you just wake up and you're like, whew, alright, sweet. You're in a new Matrix. Imagine that. Imagine if it's endless. You get into a new one, and then when you're unsatisfied, you kill yourself again, and then you're in a new one. Oh, fuck that.
It's like resetting a game.
But it's your own existence.
That's just not.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Imagine if we're in that. What do you think happens when we die, Guy McGovern? That's the ultimate question we're all asking ourselves, isn't it?
As Keanu Reeves said, the ones who love us will miss us. That's what Keanu Reeves said.
What do you say that on? Jimmy Kimmel?
Steve.
Oh no, it's the guy with the glasses.
Steve Colbert.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert. Yeah.
What a good answer, right?
Yeah.
He says it with such confidence.
That's the perfect Keanu Reeves
the ones
answer.
that love us will miss us.
Yeah. That's all he says.
And they all just clap and fuck.
Yeah, and then change the subject.
Yeah.
That's it.
What a simple but perfect answer.
Because what else is going to fucking happen that humans know about? No human knows what happens.
Give a theory, though. What do you actually think happens
I read this thing, right? This woman's heart stopped for 30 minutes. 30 minutes, right? Your heart just isn't beating.
For 13 minutes. That's
right.
A long time.
In relation to that, when you do die, apparently your brain has 7 minutes worth of activity left after you die. It's still active after you die, right? So this person is dead for 30 minutes, right? She's dead. Then she wakes up, being revived, miraculously, and then like, so
Do you know how she was revived? Just like
I don't know. I can't remember what I read. Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
And they're like, so what do you remember in that 30 minutes where you just weren't alive? And she's like, nothing.
Mm.
There was black, nothing.
Nothingness.
Don't remember anything. Just nothing. And that's also...
Well, it's like, before you're born.
Yeah.
It's just nothing.
Exactly. So what...
Could be that same thing.
Exactly. Like, what do you remember about yourself before you were born? Nothing, because you weren't even alive. You don't even exist anymore.
Or maybe when you're born, your memories of your previous existence is totally wiped, and that's why you remember nothing.
But no one can know that, because...
No one can know, exactly.
Unless you die, which I don't want to test. I don't really want to...
Not now. I mean, it's going to happen anyway.
Not now. But, like...
You reckon it's nothingness?
I don't... Yeah, honestly,
if you were to lean towards something.
Look, I really hope it isn't. I really do want to
yeah.
believe that there is somewhere where we go, but there's no. Because think about every single animal that has died, right? Think about every single cow that's being killed every minute. Do you think all those cows go somewhere? Like, how are we, in terms of flesh and skin and meat, how are we separate from a cow?
Yeah, it's true. We're all connected.
We're all just bags of meat. We're all born the same way. Cows are born the same way.
The bags of meat is like one thing.
Yeah.
But then there's also
a matter of the brain.
Yeah, and there's also the energy that's within everything.
Yeah,
because energy is everywhere.
That's exactly
right. It's in existence of everything.
Yeah.
And energy can't actually be created or destroyed. All it does is just change.
Mm.
And so, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe once we die, our energy, our essence, whatever we have within us, that's aside from the meat that we carry around, maybe it just changes. And we develop a new way of knowing, a new way of understanding, a new way of processing, a new way of acknowledging and existing, because we wouldn't even have this body to even do anything with. This doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just a completely different form of everything. It's like life, but absolutely every aspect of it is altered completely into something brand new that you've never seen or experienced.
Yeah.
A new way of understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you understand things in this way now, but the next life might offer something completely different.
Yeah, there is that theory where...
Who the fuck knows?
There is that theory where the soul is like lasts forever, right? There is a theory that when you do pass away, that the soul doesn't really disapparate or go away. It just transfers. Like, and apparently, like, if that's true, the soul wouldn't be able to carry any memory, any function that the brain had. It's just an energy, right? As you said, it's just energy, and it doesn't die,
can't be destroyed.
Can't be destroyed. It just changes,
yeah,
and that's the thing. Where if you die, what if the soul just changes, leaves, and transfers?
Well,
I really hope that happens.
Yeah,
I don't want to be nothing.
1000%.
I don't want to die and just not be nothing. Fuck that.
I don't think nothing can exist.
No.
You know?
But that's the thing.
Nothing is something.
Yeah.
Like, that is something.
Yeah.
Think about what nothing really is. Nothing is actually something. Because it's nothing. Like, nothing's a concept.
Yeah.
That's actually something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, when we die, and if we do kind of just enter a new realm of existence, there probably is no Guy McGovern that carries on through that.
No, it's just it's just energy. That's what you said. It's just energy.
Just a just a new thing.
Yeah. And there's no way to acknowledge your past self, because how can the soul carry memory? And if it could...
But maybe it can, you know?
But it can't, because people wouldn't acknowledge that. Think about every new person that's been coming in the last 10 years. You know? Like, I don't remember another person's life.
No. But some people claim that they do. That's the thing.
But that's the thing, right? You can't be sure unless it's multiple people, right? Say in 50 years, people start remembering their past lives. everyone.
Mm.
Because the energy of the soul becomes more and more stronger and
More
develops
conscious.
more. Yeah, and it becomes more of a natural being than a force.
Maybe we're in a world where they're actually trying to dumb down our souls.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
our souls have lived
yeah.
multiple lives, and we already know that, but because of all the distractions that are happening in the world, it just prevents us from even being able to acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck knows, man?
Yeah, this is fucked, man. What a topic. It's so like...
Life after death, man. Death after life. Who the fuck knows which one's first? Wow. You can't really have one without the other, though. That's the whole thing.
Exactly.
This whole thing that you and I, everyone else is experiencing right now, actually can't exist without inevitably dying.
Yeah. What would life be without death? Death.
Exactly.
You can't have life without death.
Can't have
Because
death
then
without
that
life
defeats
either.
the purpose and meaning of life.
Yeah. And what is the meaning?
Exactly.
What is the meaning?
What's the meaning?
How crazy is that? We live entire lives without actually knowing what we're doing.
Yeah. It just happens day by day.
Yeah.
And it's all anticipation.
Or improvisation.
Yeah.
Mostly improvisation.
Yeah.
Anticipation is something that actually shouldn't exist. Like I said, guilt and worry takes you out of present moments. The present moment should be you always improvising.
God, we've just done a massive circle
That's
right
a
now.
loop. That's good. I like tying subjects together.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's all about improvising. The way you live is through constant improvisation.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly acting.
Mm-hmm.
You just base your way of living off what you know, what you want to learn, what you want to understand, what you like, what you don't like, and you just focus on those certain things, put all these puzzle pieces together to make your own fucking personality. And you make a puzzle piece, which is you, based on what you like, what you don't like, blah, blah, blah.
As a person.
Improvising.
Mm-hmm.
There's no plan to anything we're doing.
No.
We don't know the meaning of anything we're doing either. We don't know if all this living will even equate to anything, because it might actually be nothing.
That's what depression is. When people think about that way too much, instead of living in the moment.
Yeah,
In a way,
definitely.
that's definitely an aspect to it. That's what nihilism is, it?
Yeah, nihilism is like,
Nihilism, yeah.
I think it's kind of just like the belief that life doesn't matter.
But at the same time, it's not. It's about the journey of life. That's what it's about. It's not about the end. You know, like, what do you remember most about going, like, traveling? You know?
It's never about the destination.
Yeah.
You know? It's always the journey of the whole thing. Let's say death is the destination, the journey is life.
Yeah.
Right now we're on the journey.
Yeah.
But maybe the destination, which is death, is just another journey.
Yeah, fuck. Jesus, dude.
It's just journey after journey after journey after journey.
It's too much, man.
And life and death are actually human concepts that have been created.
Yeah.
There's no actual definitive fucking script in the way of the universe that's like, yeah, life and death is a thing. No, it's not. Like, one species just made that up.
Yeah.
One species. Think about how many planets, how many stars, how many fucking everythings there are in the entire universe. There was one species that was like, oh yeah, like, life and death is something.
Yeah. That's what that's called.
Yeah. And what is it? No one knows.
Exactly.
It can be anything, man. It can be fucking anything. You need to be able to stretch your ability to understand and comprehend and believe.
Well,
Because who the fuck knows?
we are at 59 minutes.
59 miniatos.
This has been a very therapeutic podcast.
It's been really cool. We've
I
talked
really-
about really different things.
Really enjoyed
I
it.
feel like we started off this in a very different area. You
I
know?
feel like we didn't
we got
focus.
very existential later on.
We didn't focus on a certain topic. We just kind of just started speaking.
Well, we're always jumping. Because we're trying to keep it natural, man.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. It's to get people to understand how you and I actually behave naturally.
I hate being someone I'm not. You know.
Exactly, man.
I hate doing that.
Social media is such a poisonous thing for that because it's literally forcing you
Oh yeah.
to create an image of yourself.
Yeah. I deleted Snapchat. I don't think anyone
dude.
cares, but I deleted it. For anyone I had on Snapchat, I don't think you care. But if you do, you'd tell me. But you haven't, so you don't care.
once you delete certain applications, you really realize, first of all, how much time it takes up in your day.
Yep.
And second of all, just how useless it really is.
Yep.
I deleted everything except Instagram.
Yep.
I have Messenger, just because people through Facebook can message me on there.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to contact certain people, I've got a lot of people added on there.
Yeah.
I don't go on Facebook to look at the posts. That's off my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just texting.
Yeah.
And then I've got Instagram, even though I shouldn't, but I have it because, I don't know, it's aesthetically pleasing.
It's kind of just like a photographic journal.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. The stuff that I post on there is very ambiguous. Just stuff I like. You know, I'm not actually really talking about my day. People like, I don't, dude, I hate people that use social media for hate. People actually hate on people on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Hate comments, blah, blah, blah.
That's an entirely other topic
It really
to talk
is.
about.
Yeah. But
Cyber
social media is useless,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
All it does is destroy you.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like you're in competition with everyone.
That's why everyone's so depressed. They have to compare each other's lives. That's what Robin Williams... No, not Robin Williams. What's his... Bill Murray. Bill Murray said that. Social media is teaching everyone to compare each other's lives. As in, like, in terms of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. This is... fuck, what am I saying? No matter... Wait. No... Fuck. What am I even talking about?
Bill Murray.
No...
Teaching comparing. Comparing your lives to other people's.
Yeah. He basically said, this is why everyone's so depressed.
You just have to recognize your own life as the only one that matters.
Yeah, no wonder everyone's so depressed, because you're just competing. Why can't you just be yourself and not worry about other people's lives? Why do you feel the need to be
Social media
in...
creates depression, man. Also because okay, so social media basically allows you to create whatever image of yourself you want. And then, if you don't personally live up to that standard in your own real life, you will get depressed.
Yeah.
Because you're going, fuck, I'm not what I am on social media. I'm not what people think
But also looking at other people and being like, I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
Why the fuck am I not doing that?
And
Why
dude,
the fuck?
They need to get rid of all the numbers in social media.
Yeah, that's what Instagram did.
Yeah.
They started it off.
Kind of.
They
yeah,
started
that's
it
what I mean.
off. It's kind of just the beginning.
They need to get rid of all of it, man.
Yeah.
If they really want to help people's mental health, they've already gotten rid of likes, which is great. Takes away the competition. There's no, wow, this person gets this many likes, this much cooler than me, or wow, I get this many likes, I'm this much better than other people. None of that. They need to get rid of follow accounts.
Yeah, the
that's
next
the
step.
main thing,
The next
man.
step is getting rid of the amount of followers people see.
No one should be able to see that.
Yeah.
No one. Follow whoever you want to follow, but no one should be able to see how many followers you have. Because that's still competition.
Yeah. Facebook needs to start doing that.
Yeah.
Facebook is becoming kind of irrelevant in terms of likes and shares and all that shit.
But it's
followers.
still heavily talked about in
Yes.
the media, you know? Facebook still runs
Facebook
so
kind of
much shit.
invented that shit. But anyway, thank you
Yes.
all for listening. We
Crazy.
kind of just went off a bit just then, but whatever. You know, we like doing it.
Yeah, no, I mean, hope you
We
enjoyed
hope you
that.
like listening.
We'll delve more into social media in other podcasts, most definitely. That's a topic we need to really heavily explore.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
yeah, no. This has been a great episode 5, podcast number 5.
yeah.
Very enjoyable. How many have we done together now? Is this the 3rd? Like just you and me? Or 4th?
I think this is the 3rd with you and me.
Yeah, you're right.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Because you did the other one with me, you
What
and
was the
Adam,
last one we did?
and then Jake and Adam and you and me. That's 5.
Okay,
And the other
number
3
3
was
is...
you.
Yeah. Alright, well, yeah. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed. Thank
Yeah.
you for listening. If you did listen, which you definitely are, because you're listening to this.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Encuentra mo carisma tuyo tu enchmaga.
Para que te sientes lo que eres para mí.
Picuaro, la matiza, pincara la matuyo.
Adiós, muchas gracias, hermanos. Adiós, hasta mañana, sí.
Picara la matuyo, su magadori, my cochonia. Watch Narcos, please.
Please.